That's the end. All right, thank you. All right. acl9, it's a gem used for authorization. Works great with auth logic. Space, you said?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Thanks. All right. I always use auth logic now. Works with magic. It's like peas and carrots go together. Auth logic is the peas. acl9 is the carrots. Excellent. All right. So to install it, just go to the GitHub repository, and you can do it as a gem, or if you're one of those people, as a plugin. Very simple. People that you don't let me be. And alright, so how to be a role model? Very simple. Just create your a role model, and all it needs in there is access authorization role. And then whoever you want to be authorized, just in your user model, access authorization subject. And then you're going to have two migrations that you're going to create. You're going to have a roles table with a name, authorizable type, authorizable ID, and your timestamp. And then your roles user. So it's going to have just the user and the role with the timestamp. And then you have your classes of authorization. All right. So on whatever class you want to be able to give your authorization to, you're going to go to that class and you're going to say access authorization object. So you have your user, and then you have your object that you're going to allow that user to have authorization to make changes to, or whatever that you want them to be able to do. Assign your roles by adding the following to your create method. Let's say, on your controller, you go to your create method, and under that create method, you're just going to have current user has role, and whatever you want your role to be, right there I did owner. So that's going to be the name of my role, and whatever the object is that you're giving it permission. So app project, they have permission to make changes on the app project if they have that role owner. Alright, these are just some of the roles that come standard with acl9, but you can pretty much use whatever you want to use in it. Alright, and for viewing your roles, this is one thing that Josh has helped me with in the past. For defining project watches was a method that we made for in our user model. So role objects for authorizable type, project for name watcher. So it allows you to see anyone with a watcher role on the object of project. And using roles wisely, pretty much if you want to in your views, make it where that people can only see certain links or certain material in your HTML. You can say if current user has a role, with that role on the object, and then it'll say, like here we had projects, and if you want to watch that project, you can say link to remove watch with a watch path. And then if they do not have that role, it'll display it to where that they can become someone who has that role. All right, now let's say you have admin, but you only want to allow certain people in that admin. You'll give them a role of admin, and you can just go on your controller, and in the top of your controller, you can say access control do, allow admin, and that's all you have to do. It's just like setting up a before filter for it, and you can underneath that you can even specify to what on that controller you want to allow them to have access to. And that's it. Very simple. Takes 5 minutes to set up. Any questions?
Wasn't clear. Can a user have multiple roles?
Yes, users can have multiple roles.
And a user can have a role not on an object, just a role in general.
They can have they can have a role in general. Yes.
Like an admin role.
Like an admin role.
Yeah.
That's it. Next. I'll turn over the channels to do.
That wasn't intended.